Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited. There's a few handful of those in the crowd. My name is Salvador Castaneda. Everybody knows me by Sal. I'm the one that puts together all the dancing events here in the Yakima Valley, and I'm going to tell you about our story. This is we actually started in doing classes in my house home basement, just because coworkers asked me, "Hey, can you teach me some classes?" And I said, "Sure, I can teach you a couple of steps." So that's how, from there, this happened like in year 2010 when we started doing these classes. Then all of a sudden, everything transpired really fast. I had a gentleman by the name of Glenn Bloomgreen and his wife Julia. They kind of give me the little kick so I can get started in dancing or teaching. I did not want to teach. I just wanted to do something informal in my house. And so we actually, once we started teaching, because of him, then it opened the opportunity to start doing salsa Thursdays at Gilbert Sellers. We were doing this Gilbert Sellers salsa dancing for about 6 months, and we were very well received by the community. At one of those nights, I had the opportunity to meet Ellie Strossall. She was the director of the Seasons Performance Hall about that time, and she invited me to come and do lessons. And she said, "Hey, why don't you move to the Season? It's a bigger place." And I say, "Why not?" So that's me and my wife. She's been one of my biggest supporters in doing this. And we started everything as a hobby, and it's just been um, really amazing for us. We're always really excited. We do this every Friday night right here. I've been telling everybody I have a home court advantage. So we so we do salsa dancing right here. On Wednesdays we do the lessons, and on Fridays we also do a mini lesson, and then we go dancing all the way till 1 a.m. And so this is one of the events, thanks to the Seasons. I mean, they've been supporting us all the way. I mean, this is one of the bigger events that we've had. It was called Salsa en la Calle, and we brought some international bands to play, and we actually danced in the street. And so we're planning on having a Salsa en la Calle 2017. So yeah, you're all invited. I will start with a lesson. So for those that don't know how to dance, just like I do every Friday night. Uh, so on eventually we had our DJ. We had a DJ that he used to come with us every time, and he started a family and said, I'm not going to be DJing for you anymore. I have other responsibilities. So we had to make the decision to make an investment, and either it was going to continue or make it die. And so I started buying all this equipment. It started out as a hobby, and it was a big learning curve for me, just how to move all those lights and not just that, I had to do the promotion. I've been spending countless hours at around midnight, or even midnight is early. I start at midnight after the kids are asleep. And so I do 1, 2, or 3, or 4 a.m. was when I'm doing all these um, uh, promotions. And this is just a slideshow of the lighting. We actually convert this room completely, and we put lighting, and with the computer software I'm now able to change the colors. I have some moving lights. So we kind of spice things up. This is when we found out I was going to be a dad, and I thought we've been all of the salseros have supported me a lot. I'm really thankful for that, and I thought this was going to be the end of salsa for me. You know, but it hasn't. A lot of my family has stepped up to the plate. My dad actually helped me build this facade. It's like um, a piece of cloth, and so that people don't see the mess that we have in the DJ booth area. And at that time, the baby was already born, so he even got involved. Here's my dad, and when we were completing that's the facade. And so it was about 11, close to 11. So he's helping me. He's been supporting me all the way. Uh, So the whole family has been involved. This is my wife, Primi. She's the DJ. Even while she was pregnant, she all the way till almost 8 months and a half, she was still DJing. This was already with the second baby. So because we just had a second baby, I couldn't do the lessons on Wednesday nights. People were telling me, when are you going to start lessons? We just started lessons again on this month, every Wednesday night. So every Wednesday night we're here. Every Friday night we're also here. This is my goddaughter, Selena. She stepped up to the plate. While my wife was pregnant, she helped me do the lessons for for about maybe a year. So I mean, there's been I've been doing this, but with the support of many friends and family members. Here to your right is DJ Isaiah and DJ Jambu. Middle is my wife. I have to give a shout out to DJ Isaiah. She's been responsible for giving me the opportunity and bringing international salsa, even champions or DJ, popular DJs. Jambu is really popular DJ. He plays vinyl salsa music at the Century Ballroom in Seattle. And that's, I want to also introduce DJ Mo. He's in the crowd with my brother-in-law, his wife Cheryl. Without those guys, I couldn't do salsa dancing. They do a lot of work, and so I mean, I have to carry equipment. Um, it's a big task. So coming up to that, this was 2 years ago. We have a big Halloween party every year. So tomorrow's our Halloween party. You're all invited. We have a midnight costume contest. And so, I mean, who comes to salsa? A lot of people from many different backgrounds. We don't have like, and you know, as diverse as everybody here in this room is, that's exactly who comes to the salsa. It's a really welcoming environment. It's really safe. People get to socialize, and we have people from all different backgrounds. You know, from farm workers to teachers to nurses to doctors. So please join us. We're here every Wednesday and every Friday night.